So in this episode, we have a day at sea, and then we stop at Victoria, Canada, and then we get off the boat and spend a day in Seattle. Come along and enjoy. We are Emma and Jack Lindsay. Together with our daughter, we love to travel and experience different places. How we get there and what we do is always different. Life is too short, so get out and live a little. Okay, so it is the last day. We are heading to Victoria today, but we don't get into port until like 8 p.m. and then I think we have to leave and be back on the ship by like 11:30. So we're not sure if we're even gonna get off or not. See how the day goes. But we are planning on doing the virtual reality, so that should be fun. And what else do we want to do? Oh, we're gonna go see Kinky Boots and kind of just explore the boat and see anything else that we missed. Probably hang out with friends and maybe go kind of just hang out with people that we've met on the ship, because that's always fun and we won't be able to do that tomorrow. So let's go explore and live a little. I've already almost eaten half of the French toast, but it's a lot better than I think I was expecting it to be. It's really good and fluffy, but not like it was soaking in the egg too much, so it's like gooey and gross. It's a good tasty one. I mean, I still think the shrimp toast is my favorite, but this is really good too.
And surprise, I got the shrimp toast again.
Did you know that there was a Starbucks at the NCL Encore? So in case you need that coffee fix and the cruise coffee isn't doing it for you, you got Starbucks. Then we stopped off at the local for lunch, which is free to everybody, and it's also the like late night option in case you're hungry. They got basically bar food. And then I got the Reuben as well as the sausage sliders. The sausage sliders were fantastic. The Reuben was just a good Reuben. Our friends got some chicken wings. They said they were good. They ate all of them. And then Jack got the coney dog as well as pretzel bites. And he said that the coney dog was really good and the chili on top was fantastic. Our friends got the spinach and artichoke dip as well as a salad. And then typical Jack, while we were waiting for our food, he went and played some basketball because that's what he loves to do. We're going to see Kinky Boots with a bunch of friends. We're excited. It should be really good. Kinky Boots time! Yay! Okay, so we just finished at Kinky Boots.
It was good. It was really good.
It was really good. We've both seen it on Broadway. They did a really good job at just acting and stuff. Obviously, the Broadway one is better, but they did a really, really good job. It was a really fun one to go and check out and see. I would highly recommend it. What else would you say? The costumes were fantastic. The costumes were so good. So we decided tonight not to go out. We're really not in port for that long. You could just get off the boat like now, so it's 7. Actually, it might be 8. I don't know, my clock hasn't changed. I think it's 8. So you could get off at 8 and then you couldn't, then you have to be back on by like 11. So we decided we're just gonna stay on the boat. But if you do wanna go off and you haven't booked an excursion and it's a nice day and you just wanna get off the boat and walk around a little, there is a good spot that you could go and just have a nice walk. If you get off and you walk this, and you loop over there, it's a really nice walk in a park all along there that you could do. Great free option, wouldn't take too much time, but would definitely get you off the boat and you can say you've been in Canada and been in Victoria. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to stay on the boat. Oh, you can see, in the distance, you can see Mount Rainier. Yeah, you can see Mount Rainier. It's a really, really nice day today though, even though I do not feel like getting off the boat. It is a super, super clear, gorgeous day. It is the last night of the cruise. We are stuffed and not very hungry, so we just came up for a snack. So I got the ahi tuna again because it was so good, and then I had to make me like a lobster roll thing for dinner. And Jack, you just did a crab cake and a side salad?
Yep.
So just have a little snack and we'll go out and have some fun on the boat. We did decide to do dessert tonight, and we got this chocolate cake thing. It was very good, but very rich. Just a note that if you do stay on the boat when it's docked in Victoria, they have a lot of regulations. Some of this may have been due to COVID, but there is only allowed to be one bar open on each floor of the ship. So just something to keep in mind, and then you do have to pay the taxes on top of any drink that you do purchase. Final day on the cruise. We're heading out. Well, that's a lie. We're heading up to get breakfast, and then we're heading out. It was fun.
Yep.
Had a good time.
Should just everyone do Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited for this next bit because I think we're gonna actually really kind of see Alaska a little bit better. But I mean, it was very cool, the cruise, for sure. It was a good trip.
And if you're wondering if the Haven is worth it, I guess you have to watch.
Keep watching, we may have a video about it. We're doing Seattle today for a little bit, and then we fly up to Anchorage next. So stay tuned, because there's a lot more still to come. It is an absolutely gorgeous day in Seattle. So luckily we at least get to go and explore Seattle. We lucked out on weather this trip. We really truly had the most fantastic weather. We're off.
You want to do another week?
Well, technically we kind of are, just not on a boat. So, last breakfast. Obviously I had to do the shrimp toast. It's definitely the best one. I'm gonna miss this. We're heading off. We may have just gotten kicked out of the Haven.
We got kicked off the ship.
We got kicked off, not really. We were hanging with friends and we were like, okay, it's time to go now. So we are heading off.
Let them know.
These hills are no joke in Seattle. We are walking from the cruise ship up to like the Space Needle thing. I definitely really want to do the Chihuly if we have time. We may do the Space Needle as well, especially since it is such a gorgeous day here.
Yes. When we do a review, we were just going to leave out the fact that it was nice every single day.
Yeah, I mean, I brought like rain gear and stuff. Granted, we still have another week, so we could definitely hit what you think.
I did not pack correctly.
No, Jack needed more shorts. But yeah, we're gonna head over towards the Space Needle area. Walking up these hills are, whew, woo-wee. We're gonna try and go up to the Space Needle, check out Chihuly, walk around the grounds over here because they're super pretty. Jack just needed to run and go grab an energy drink because he's a little sleepy. Let's go. Here's a bunch of info on the Space Needle.
To the elevator, and the Space Needle crew is glad to have you. This is our blue elevator that faces north towards Queen Anne Hill, one of the first communities established in Seattle. With its vast array of different styled architecture from those who traveled here from faraway lands across the US. If you're lucky, it's probably raining outside. This is the permanently established forecast for the city. Other geographical features include our active volcanoes, Mount Baker and Mount Rainier, as well as our two visible water features, Lake Union on the right and the Puget Sound on your left.
Out there is a mountain that is not clouds. There's our ship that we were just on.
Welcome back to the elevator. You're currently traveling down on our west-facing yellow elevator, which has a good view of Elliott Bay and Puget Sound. That's all salt water, connects out to the Pacific Ocean, about 140 miles to the northwest through the Strait of Juan de Fuca. Straight ahead of us, you can see Bainbridge Island. Our large passenger ferry fleet go to and from there all the time. Down below us, you can see the white arches of the Pacific Science Center, which was designed by Minoru Yamasaki, who also designed New York's World Trade Center. And directly below us will be Chihuly Garden and Glass next door.
I am a huge Dave Chihuly fan, so we had to go and look at the Garden of Glass. Chihuly was born in 1941 in Tacoma, Washington. After he got his education in glassblowing from the University of Wisconsin, he continued his studies at RISD, Rhode Island School of Design. He then proceeded to go to the Nini Glass Factory in Venice, where he really mastered all of his skills, and his work has been shown in over 200 museum collections worldwide. So I have done the Chihuly Museum before, so I kind of knew what to expect. I personally love it. This is definitely one of my favorite areas though, because that guy is just cool. And you can also see the Space Needle in here. It's just a really pretty view. And if you do come, make sure that you do not miss the outside part, because the outside part is equally as pretty as the inside. Let's go look at it. So we just finished up at the Chihuly Museum and the Space Needle. And I've done the Chihuly Museum before. I thought it was just as good as last time. It's very pretty.
And if you don't buy the city pass and just want to do the two like we did, buy the joint ticket, it saves you $10.
$10. But if you want to do like one more like museum or something else, then the city pass makes more sense. You end up saving more money.
Yeah.
We just didn't have as much time to do that, and those were the two I really wanted to do.
The two pass was right at like $60, like $59.85. So
per person.
Yep.
So not cheap, but not bad.
Oh, here comes a cop on a Segway.
The Space Needle is very cool. Obviously, if you can get fantastic weather, it's definitely better, just because it's clear and then you can actually see.
She's facing that way.
And yeah, if it's clear out, it's way better to go up the Space Needle, because you get up there and it is Seattle. It does get very rainy and cloudy. You won't be able to see quite as far. So just keep that in mind too if you're gonna pay for the tickets. But overall, it was nice. It was a gorgeous day today.
Yeah, this is not a normal day in Seattle.
No,
I've been
it's
in
not.
Seattle, I don't know, over a couple dozen times, and this is not Seattle weather.
No, we were seriously lucked out on the weather on this trip so much. The day we left Seattle, though, was more of a typical Seattle day. That was a rainy day.
Yeah.
Today, there's like not a cloud in the sky, 60 degrees, gorgeous. So I think we're gonna head to the train now to get to the airport. We're gonna walk there. From here, in case you wanted to walk, you said it was about a 30-minute walk to the train. And then the train takes about, what, 30 minutes to get to the airport? 35 minutes. Okay, so not bad. We don't have any luggage, so we were like, we don't need to pay for a cab. We can take the train. So that's what we're gonna do. See you later. Oh, and we fly to Anchorage tonight. So Let's go. Okay, so one of the things I forgot to mention that I think is fantastic is that Seattle itself does is when you come into port, you have the option to have your bags sent directly to the airport, which also, if your bag is over, you don't pay extra fees. So that's helpful if you're not a light packer. And it also gives you the freedom to kind of get off the ship and walk around and explore Seattle a little bit more without having to lug your bags everywhere. There was a fee per bag, right? What was it?
It was the same as the baggage fees if you paid online.
Okay, and then if you do have like a mileage card and like status or whatever, you could put that down and be exempt from like whatever you would normally do in the airlines. Like if you got a free bag for free with your status, you still got that. I think it's a fantastic thing, and it allows you to have freedom to actually explore Seattle a little bit afterwards, which is always a good thing. So yeah, just wanted to throw that in there because I think it's a great feature. If you have the time to spare, I definitely recommend taking the train because we found out it is $3 one way per adult. So that means it is $6 for us to get there instead of a taxi, which
50.
is about 50 bucks. So if you got the time and the energy, definitely worth it. You save a heck of a lot of money. We made it to our hotel in Anchorage. We got upgraded to a suite and we have an awesome view. It is also 9:40 p.m. We got a nice big room. That'll do. It is 10:40 at night. It's really pretty, but it's really weird that it's this bright at 10:40. I think we're heading to bed. We made it to Anchorage. I think we're gonna go explore tomorrow and have fun. Good night. Get out and live a little. Till next time.